Hi guys, my name is Istis from Miami to the world. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make some crafts. We are going to start from some basic cocktail stuff, and today we are going to make sugar syrup. Some people call it sugar syrup, some people call it simple syrup because it's really simple, but it's made from sugar. Sugar syrup is an essential ingredient into many classic cocktails, and it's very essential to know how to make it right because later you build other syrups based on this simple sugar syrup. It's nothing complicated, that's why it's called simple syrup, but I'll show you how to make simple regular syrup and simple rich syrup. The only difference is how much sugar you dissolve into water. At first, let's make simple regular syrup. It's 1:1 ratio. That means you put the same amount of sugar, white sugar. Simple syrup is made from white sugar. Later we will explore more different syrups, but today it's simple. First, essential syrup. Here, 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. I put it on a stove and turn the heat on. I will boil it until it dissolves, but when we are making a simple syrup, 1:1 ratio, it's really simple. You don't need to boil water or you don't need a very hot water. You will see. You don't need to mix the syrup all the time. It's okay to leave it for some time for water to get warmer because this is a very little amount of water. But if you have a big bowl making a lot of sugar syrup, so mixing it all the time, it's really very difficult. I never do that. Here, you see, the water starts to bubble a bit, so I think it's enough. Now it will be enough only mixing. Yep, you see, there is no sugar left. That means our syrup is ready. Of course, you have to put it in some jar or some bottle. It's how you're gonna use it. And you can keep it cold, you can keep it in room temperature. Sugar is a very good preservative, so technically your sugar won't get bad fast. If you keep it for a very long time, it might get bad or some other things, but if you are using it regularly, finishing in 1, 2, 3 days, maybe in 1 week or even in 2 weeks, my sugar never got bad in that time. So I always keep it in room temperature, but you can put it in fridge if you want. And our second version of sugar syrup is going to be rich sugar syrup, and we are gonna use double more sugar than we use water. So let's put sugar at first. Here, 1 cup of sugar and half cup of water. Okay, it's half cup of water. I put it on the sugar and mix it at first just to dissolve some sugar into the water already. And now we have to put it on the stove and boil. It will be more difficult to dissolve it, or technically it's the same difficult because you don't do anything much, you just stir. But it will take longer because it's double more sugar. Sometimes I leave it until boiling. Some people say that it's not good to boil sugar syrup, but through my career I noticed that nothing serious or like nothing bad really happens when sugar and water starts to boil. Of course, if you're going to keep it for a long time boiling, it's going to evaporate, and then you're gonna to have even more sugar in the same amount of water, so it's going to be even more rich, let's say like that, or it's gonna be even more harder to use because it's going to run slower. So keep in mind, the simple syrup 1:1 ratio, it's easy to use because when you pour it from the bottle it goes quite fast, but when you're using rich sugar syrup it takes longer because it's much thicker and it doesn't run so fast. But you don't need so much of the sugar because it's more sugary, it's double more sugar in the same amount. So keep in mind when using. This sugar syrup will be much sweeter. That's it. So if you supervise it and mix it, so you don't need to boil it. But if you have some other things to do, and in a bar, usually I do, and I can't stand by the sugar syrup all the time. So I just leave it for boiling. I ask somebody to inform me when it's boiling, and then I go to do some other stuff and I just check on it periodically because it's a big amount of sugar syrup. This is a home usage. I'm just making a bit of that sugar for our home cocktails that we are going to have in this channel, and we are going to have a lot. Okay, so technically it's done. Simple syrup and simple rich syrup, 1:1 and 1:2 ratio. It's very easy, and if you want to make cocktails, you have to have the syrups at home. You don't need to have both of them, it's enough. Either one, just choose which one you want, the sweeter one or the regular one. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's really short, it's simple how to make a simple syrup, and if you are a bartender you definitely know how to do it, and I didn't show you anything new in this video. But if you are a cocktail lover who wants to start making cocktails at home, so it's definitely an essential and basic ingredient that you have to make and have at home. Or maybe you are just a bartender who is starting and who don't know many things, so I hope you get encouraged. And I always encourage all of you to put love, passion and energy into your syrups, into your cocktails, into everything what you do in life. So thank you very much. Please subscribe my channel. Please like this video, share with your friends. Comment how you make your sugar syrup. Maybe you have some other tricks, because you know the world is wide, and even it's a simple syrup, sometimes we have different simple things what we make in America, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, or in some other parts of the world. So thank you very much and see you in next video.